Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So, honestly, I can't remember what I did last week. I think it was Aladdin's One Jump Ahead. But, two things for this video. First of all, we have reached a new milestone. We are over 50 subscribers and I could not do it without all of y'all's help. Y'all are the biggest reason why I continue to post videos every week. And why I love doing it so much, is interacting with you, even if it's on a small basis. So, thank you for supporting me, thank you for supporting the channel. Please continue to support it, and you all are absolutely amazing. On the note of amazing, kind of going in the opposite direction. So, sorry, a few weeks ago, I got a request of a video to do, and it's long overdue, from a good friend of mine named George. You can see his comments on my previous videos. He wanted me to do a rant about what it's like living in a UWF dorm. He called it a gulag. Those of you who might not know what a gulag is, in addition to like mush food, it's also basically the Russian word for a prison camp. So he basically called my dorm a prison camp. Now, I would not go that far. Also because I don't want them to kick me out. But it's also not that bad. But there are some heavy frustrations. And those frustrations are what I'm talking about in this video. Some of them are minor. Some of them get really infuriating. Some of them downright piss me off. One of the minor ones that's really kind of annoying is our rules and regulations. Because we have ones that to me don't really make a lot of sense for a college dorm. Like, we're not allowed to have lava lamps and we're not allowed to have candles. I understand them if they're left unattended, not being allowed to have them. But not being allowed to have them at all is kind of ridiculous. Especially because we can have other things in our dorm that can set fire just as easily, like, I don't know, a laptop. Because there was an instance 2 years ago, I think, where laptop actually caught on fire in somebody's dorm on their mattress because it overheated. It actually like burned the mattress, everybody had to evacuate. There was smoke, there was like fire trucks. Could not think of the word for a second there, sorry. And it was like 95 degrees outside. I was sweating to death. But couldn't go back in until everything was cleared. I was out there for like an hour and a half. So, I understand the risk factor, but at the same time it's like, really? You're worried about a 15-watt bulb? But we can all have laptops and tablets that overheat. Come on now. Also, we're not allowed to have liquor. We're allowed to have beer and wine, but not liquor. How many college students party and drink? And, pardon my language here, but how many of them get shit-faced every weekend? Or come home drunk at 4 o'clock in the morning? Come on now. Again, I understand the risk factor. Like, I'm not harshing on it too much, but still kind of annoying. On a more irritating note, speaking of coming home drunk at 4 o'clock in the morning, or 3 o'clock in the morning, one of the biggest issues and annoyances is neighbors. God, I hate having neighbors. Sometimes they're really cool. I've had neighbors that I know if I had to go next door, they'd have my back for whatever I need and be willing to help. And then there's other ones that are infuriating. Like, I don't know how many semesters, probably for at least a good 3 years, if not more. One of my upstairs neighbors would move the furniture across the floor, like dragging it, sliding it, not even picking it up. I don't know if it was a couch or a chair, or what the hell it was. But I'm glad they quit, because it was obnoxious and annoying. And it was always at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Now, I'm a night owl, so it was a nuisance, but I could just drown it out with music or something, because I'm up anyways. But for those who aren't and are trying to sleep, it was obnoxious and rude and annoying. Not to mention hearing people come home trashed on the weekend at 3 and 4 o'clock, going woo, and making all sorts of other racket. I'm like, just go in your room and shut up. Like, I don't care. Don't walk by my door. If you have to walk by my door to get to yours, be quiet about it. It's annoying. And even worse, this is the one I'm going to end on, the one that pisses me off more than any other. I have literally gone into rages to the point that I almost get a headache. I have almost gone outside to yell at them. I have almost written reports and filed official complaints. The lawnmower. The lawnmower and the leaf blowers. I understand you have a job to do. But here's the thing. There are no leaves in front of my door. There are no pine needles in front of my door. You don't have to walk through with it blowing. Also, it's February. It's February 1st. We are in the middle of winter. You don't live in Australia where it's summer. You don't live in some warm country. I was going to say Africa or Mexico. I don't know. We don't live near the equator where it's hot. And there's lots of, luscious nature flourishing that needs to be trimmed. We're in Florida, where it doesn't know what it's doing every other day. The leaves are gone. The grass is short. The grass is like an inch long. It's not even as long as my pinky. You don't need to cut it. You are wasting your money. You're wasting the college's money. You're wasting my money as as a student paying tuition, which I use student loans and stuff, so it's the government's money. But point being, you're wasting money on stuff that does not need to be done because there's nothing to mow and there's nothing to blow. I'm gonna make a Michael Scott joke. There's lots of things that can be blown, but they're not leaves and they're not pine needles. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too far. That being said, overall, it's nice here on campus. Like, I like it here. But damn if there's not some frustrations. Oh, God, it's irritating. Makes me want to have a beer. Anyways, thank you for listening to my rants. Thank you for listening to my rambles. The guy that this is for, I hope you enjoyed this. And if there's anything that you'd like to see specifically, leave a comment below or send me a message. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I will see you all in the next video.